A group of Georgians took on a challenge that changed their lives. They signed up to sweat it out in a grueling triathlon to raise money for cancer research.
Now, Fox 5 photojournalist Reginald Mackey and Health Watch reporter Beth Galvin have followed Georgia's team in training from day one to race day. And Beth joins us now with their story. Beth?
And Russ and Lisa, most of these team and training participants aren't big-time athletes. They're just average, everyday people like Ed Sanford. 2.5 years ago, Ed was diagnosed with lymphoma and told he had about a 20% chance of survival. But Ed beat his cancer, and he figured, why not take on this challenge?
This is the body marking line. At this end, please.
At 5 a.m., sleepy and nervous, they line up.
Ready for a good race?
I'm feeling 40-78.
Michael King racing for the father he lost to leukemia and the sister-in-law who beat the very same disease a few years later, and Ed Sanford, who lost his hair and almost lost his life to stage 4 non-Hodgkin's lymphoma.
Hug the fence coming all the way down.
For the last 6 months, these 75 Georgians have been training and raising money for cancer research, pushing themselves to get here to St. Petersburg, Florida, home of the St. Anthony's Triathlon.
6 months ago, we never would have thought we've gotten to this point.
Hey, go team!
And as the sun comes up over the Tampa Bay, it's almost time. Ed's wife, Libba, slips on his race chip as Michael and his wife, Nancy, suit up for the 1-mile open water swim across Tampa Bay.
Go team! Go team!
Your first ever triathlon, huh? Let's make some noise!
The idea of swimming in the ocean terrifies Ed Sanford. But as the starting horn blasts, he's determined he's gonna get through it. Guided by buoys, about 4,000 triathletes from across the country steer their way through the water.
Way to go, way to go!
Michael makes it out first.
After the red line, on the road.
And hustles to the second stage of the race, a 25-mile ride. Ed is right behind him. He got through it with a lot of help from his teammates.
I had some wonderful guys that were my angels out there. They really took care of me. They sacrificed their own personal times to swim with me.
And just about everywhere you look along the race route are more team and training coaches.
You're through the swim. Now think about your bike. Well done. Halfway home.
That's right. That's right.
Wet and a little wobbly, Ed climbs onto his bike, while Libba, a triathlete herself, tries to find him in the crowd. The final stage of the race is the run. There are now just 6.2 miles between Ed and the finish line.
How'd the bike feel?
Good. Up to the last 3 miles. Got a little winded.
But this is where things really get grueling.
The run was the toughest, because by then you're pretty much spent with all your energy.
The run definitely took it. Definitely took it.
Congratulations!
And then, all of a sudden, after months of hard work, it's over.
This is probably one of the most rewarding days of my life.
Michael is completely exhausted and utterly invigorated.
It's an experience that will change your life. It will truly change your life.
As Ed crosses the finish line, his teammates are waiting.
Doesn't get any better than that. Thanks so much.
And so is his biggest cheerleader, Libba.
She has been my little rock and the person that's kind of pushed me, you know. I was so tired. I told my wife I couldn't cry. I was just too tired.
2 years ago, Ed Sanford didn't know if he would survive cancer, much less do something like this.
Overwhelming. I'm very humbled by it. So grateful to have a second opportunity.
The heck with happy endings. This is a beautiful beginning.
I think this was a good thing. This was to let me know that I'm getting back. I'm coming back. And I am so glad to have the opportunity to be here.
And this story would not have been possible without the hard work of photographer Reginald Mackey. He was out there day in and day out, rain or shine, following the team in training every step of the way. And the Georgia participants raised about $275,000, and all of the participants combined, 800 of them, raised about $2 million in this race for the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society. And this was Michael and Ed's first triathlon, and Russ and Lisa, they say it was just an amazing experience. You can tell by watching it has changed them.
When's Mike coming back to work?
I don't know. He's probably exhausted today.
Well, Ed says he's coming back. I'm sorry. If you finish that, you're back. You're all the way back.
Yes, it's got to be sweet.
Yeah, good for him. I mean, you use everything you got, and then obviously you've got to find something else, right?
Yes.
It looks so hard.
Yes, they said that when they hit the run, that's when it sort of really hit them that, oh, this was tough.
We applaud them. Right. Beth, thanks.